Hey kiddo, happy Halloween! Woo! Yep, mom wanted me in the hot dog suit again this year. I guess she got a bit nostalgic seeing me in those old photos I showed you. Wait, hold on a second. Is that your costume? Whoa, it looks so neat. Nice job, kiddo. Was this your idea or your mom's? Either way, you are going to be the coolest kid on the block. I know it. It's been ages since I've shoveled candy into my face. I'm so pumped to go trick-or-treating with you. But mom left to get her costume and some candy for our door too, so she left us in charge of pumpkin duty. Yep, tonight we're gonna carve pumpkins. And afterwards, we're gonna make something tasty with the insides too. Your mom and I don't really like pumpkins, so I was thinking we can make some to give to the neighbors and some people in need. Alright, come on, let's take a seat. I got all our tools ready, and I've already covered the table with plastic wrap, so we won't have to worry about making a mess. Here is your pumpkin. If you're having some trouble, that'll help you out, alright? I know this is something new for you, so don't worry about messing up. You'll only get better the more you try. So, let's just enjoy it, and here, you can watch me carve my pumpkin too while we just kick back, relax, and just talk. First things first, let's hollow out the pumpkin. Make sure you cut it really carefully and get the insides and all those seeds up. Remember, slow and steady. And let me know if you need any help at all. Anyway, are you excited for Halloween, kiddo? I remember the first few times I carved pumpkins with my family. We all drove out to this beautiful pumpkin patch. My mom told me and my siblings that we could choose whichever one we wanted. Man, it just felt so amazing to be there, kiddo. The air was crisp, and they had this big, sad-looking scarecrow that was holding on to dear life. I just got lost in my own world, and I took ages trying to find the perfect pumpkin. Your grandma kept joking and saying that by the time I finished, it'd be Christmas already. Ha ha. When we got home, my siblings and I just all sat around the dining table, and we carved away. Your aunt was always kind of competitive with these things, so she was determined to make the scariest pumpkin known to mankind. And after she was done, she started bursting into tears because her pumpkin looked more like a bowling ball than anything else. And of course, your uncle and I had to cheer her up, but after a while we just started messing around with her and pretended to actually use it as a bowling ball. Man, even after all that fuss, she still claimed hers was the best one. The audacity. But regardless, that's just why this is my favorite time of the year. No matter how busy we all get, everyone makes time just to celebrate. I mean, what other time of the year would you let me dress up like a hot dog and devour candy all day? Oh, did you finish hauling yours out too, kiddo? Great job. See, you didn't even need Dad's help. You should be proud of yourself. I am done too. So now, let's grab our markers and sketch out what we want to carve. What do you think you're going to carve out in your pumpkin, kiddo? Are you going for something spooky or something more goofy? Ooh, alright. Now that sounds good. I've seen a lot more goofier pumpkins this year, so I thought I'd try that out. But then again, I've always wanted to make a super spooky one too. But then again, I want to make that dumb, goofy pumpkin. Decisions. Maybe I'll just draw whatever comes to mind and see what sticks. I just want to say how much fun I'm already having with you. I miss days like this where you could just sit together and be creative. You know, when you were just a kid and we'd sit down like this together, I used to draw the silliest, wackiest things just to see you laugh. Do you remember when I drew you when you were really young? I wanted to make you giggle, so instead of drawing you normally, I drew you like a potato with arms and legs. And I gave it a silly little voice and called it your potato clone. And you thought it was the funniest thing ever. You'd beg me to draw me, your mom, your aunt, your uncle, and everyone else you knew. And you'd stare at those drawings all day and laugh so darn hard. I know those drawings weren't the best, but seeing you giggle at it so hard, it made it feel more valuable to me than the whole Mona Lisa. Well, now I know what I want to do with my pumpkin. I'm gonna make it so silly just so I can see you laugh at it like you used to. Alright, I'm done with my sketch. What do you think? Ah, I can already see a little silly smile on your face. If you don't start laughing, I'll just tickle you and get it out of you. Enough about my amazing art skills. I want to see yours, kiddo. Even if it's not finished, I'd love to see your progress. Whoa! Okay, kiddo. I see you're a natural at this. You know, you always did have great ideas and an amazing imagination. Wait, let me take a picture of it so far. I want to show this to Mom. I bet she's going to be so excited to come home to see the pumpkins we'll make. I'm going to make sure yours stands out in front of all of ours, so everyone who passes by are amazed. Either way, you should keep practicing, kiddo. I've always noticed you have talents that just need a bit of growing and learning. Alright, now I'm going to start carving mine out. This might be a little bit tricky, but even if it doesn't turn out exactly how I pictured it, that is okay. Don't be afraid to make any mistakes, alright, kiddo? Like I said, it's a part of the learning process. We should be proud of ourselves for trying, right, kiddo? Whenever I used to make mine, the teeth would always end up snapping off. But a bit of super glue and tape always got the job done. Every problem always has a solution. And if it doesn't, it'll be a learning lesson for next time. And if that fails, well, only God and therapy can help you at that point. Why do they hear that? Oh, well, kiddo, I use TikTok too. Oh, kiddo, I just remembered there was a silly story I've been meaning to tell you. A few Halloweens back, all the neighborhood kids were doing their usual trick-or-treating, but there was this one kid. At first, everything seemed normal. This kid dressed up as a pirate came to the door and he had a bit of a cold or an allergy. Then he asked for candy, so I handed him some. No big deal. But then, just a few minutes later, the doorbell rings again. And there's a kid in a ghost costume. And as soon as he opened his mouth to say trick or treat, I could hear him sniffing just like the pirate. I started getting a bit suspicious, but I gave him the candy anyway, just to see what would happen. Sure enough, the doorbell rings again. And this time, it's a kid in a dragon costume. He didn't even say trick or treat this time. Just shoved his bag into my face, expecting me to give him more candy. But what he didn't know is I recognized that same sniffle and cough that he'd been trying to hide. He really thought I wouldn't notice. This kid had the audacity to do this with 5 different costumes, all in the same night. By the end, your mom was cackling on the floor. God knows how many houses he hit. I gave him one more piece of candy and said, "All right, buddy, that's your last one tonight, all right?" And then he gasped and ran away. He really thought he fooled me. I'll tell you though, that kid had a real entrepreneurial spirit. What do you think of that, huh? I hope you were not taking notes. But I'm so excited to take you trick-or-treating tonight. I just peeked at the neighbors' houses and they were going all out. Cross your fingers, kiddo. If it all goes well, we could get some full-sized candy bars. You know, when I was a kid, my friends and I would go trick-or-treating and we'd make it a competition. Whoever had the most got the super cool ultimate prize. And when they revealed what the prize was that day, whew, I felt like history was made that day. It was this crown my friend got from a thrift store. And it wasn't just any old crown. Whoever won it would be claimed as the Candy King. And it turned into a whole yearly tradition. Even when my friends moved away, we called each other up on Halloween and would argue with each other on who got the most. Good old times. Hey, kiddo, do you think we should bring that tradition back? I think it'll be fun. But hey, you can't be getting candy from the same house like that kid I told you about, alright? That's just straight up cheating. I think we should call over your aunt and uncle to join. We can split up into teams as well so you won't get lost. But I think you'll have the upper hand because people might not be as inclined to give grown adults candy anymore. Well, either way, the candy crown will be mine once again, and I will be reclaiming my title. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm almost done with the finishing touches and voila. What you think, kiddo? Not too shabby, am I right? Huh? You think it looks like me? Well, I suppose I could choose to take that as a compliment. Well, while you finish yours up, let me put the lights in mine. I'm so excited. Hey, why don't you show me yours too? Whoa! Alright, kiddo, look at you go. You're already a master at this. You definitely have mom's genes. Smart and talented at whatever you do. Here, let Dad put the lights in both of our pumpkins. Alright. 3, 2, 1, shabam. Look at it, kiddo. We've made masterpieces. I should put this in a museum, don't you think? Your mom is going to be so stoked to see this. I cannot wait. Alright, but I had such a blast doing this, kiddo. Maybe we should start carving pumpkins outside of Halloween too, huh? Oh, or maybe we could make our own tradition. We should make the silliest, goofiest pumpkins on the block. That'll really make us stand out. But either way, I know the trick-or-treating tonight is going to be fun too, but to me, spending this time with you was the real treat, and I wouldn't trade it for all the candy in the world. I know I say this every Halloween, but this is definitely going to be the best Halloween. Now give me a big hug, kiddo. You really did so well today. I'm so proud of your creativity and all your effort. Oh, and hey, while we wait for Mom, why don't we watch a horror movie in the meanwhile? First one to the couch is the Rotten Slug. No, I mean, last one. Oh, geez, wait for me. And you know what, kiddo? While we're at it, we should get these folks listening in to like and subscribe, don't you think?